Hello, Matt from Cabby here. Well, Saturday 20 to 9. Bloody cold, but it's dry. Well, first of all, I want to thank everybody for tuning in on the stream. A really good show of everybody. 220 odd people were viewing it today. I'm really chuffed to bits for that. And thank you very much for everybody who's been watching it and giving me support. But as for the match itself, I mean, how many times are we going to say it? We need a striker or two or three or four. We are just so toothless going up front. Jack Clark's head looks like it's been turned. I mean, there was a time when he was clean through and he literally passed it back to the keeper. In the last 5 minutes, the ball was played in to Patrick Roberts. With the keeper and the goal at his mercy looked a nail on goal. It did. It got tangled in his feet, made a complete hash of it, and there was rig at the other end. Look, to cut a short story long, right? If we'd have put our chances away, we would have probably won that game by about 4 goals to 1. Because Watford had about 2 chances and they took one of them. We had about 7 chances and took absolutely bugger all. And that is the same story with Sunderland. Defensively, we looked alright. We kept the ball in midfield, we passed it around nice. But as soon as we went up front, it's the same thing again. There isn't that talisman, there isn't that person in the middle of the box. There isn't that striker, that natural goal scorer who can read play, who can tell what's happening, who can tell there's a ball about to come in, I'm going to be here at the right place at the right time. The like of a, I've said it before, the like of a Jamie Vardy or a Gary Lineker back in the day. Someone who's just, you know, they're not pretty goals, but they're there at the right time to tap the ball and put the ball in the back of the net. We haven't. Every time we gone forward, especially today, it's like we didn't know what to do. Sometimes it was like 3 against 1, 4 against 2. We should be splitting them apart, but instead we'll just make a complete corned beef hash of it. Because we haven't got that natural goal scorer up front, and we haven't had that since we've had Ross Stewart. You know, I will say congratulations to Watford, and I will say thanks very much as well for the tribute to Charlie Hurley. That was a great touch by Watford, that, by the way. That was absolutely spot on. You know, to do that, hats off to you, Watford. And like us, you're safe, and good luck in the last game of the season. And great for the Sunderland fans as well. They just did not stop singing. The Sunderland fans, they did not stop singing Charlie Hurley and Charlie Hurley. And they kept going on and on, and the singing was just amazing. I mean, for the majority of that first half, you would have thought Sunderland were at home, the noise they were making. Not so much a peep coming from the Watford fans until they scored. But once again, they sold out the whole allocation. There's nothing to play for. But they sold all the tickets for like 2,500 or 2,000 or so Sunderland fans down there. Once again, travelling back home were absolute jack shite, and they really deserve better than that. It's about scoring goals. That's how you win games, and we just can't do it. Same against Millwall. We peppered the goal. We just had no end product, and it's going to be massive this summer. It's going to be massive this summer to see what KLD and Speakman do if they're still here. Because we want to see some action. We want to see a recognised striker up front. I feel like a broken record, for God's sake, going round and round and round in circles. But if you weren't at the match today and you hadn't seen the game, believe me, if there's anything more evidence that the fact that we do need that striker, that experience, that was today. Because, look, I thought Sunderland were the better side today, and if we did one, say a 4-1, would it have flattered us? No. Because we had them open, clear-cut chances to do that, to get the 4 goals. It could have been put to bed. But no. Chris Rigg, I mean, the keeper was coming out at him, but still, should have done better. And like I said, Jack Clark, when he was through, and it's like he just like passed the ball back. I didn't know. 5 minutes to go, and that looked like an equalising goal. Then it opened up. He was unmarked. Patrick Roberts was unmarked in the box. He was in the wrong position. I think he didn't read it well. He was too much on top of the ball. If he'd have been half a yard back, he would have been able to compose himself. But it's just bad reading of the game. He's gone too far forward. When the ball's played into him, Patrick Roberts already on top of the ball, and you've only got a split second to react to score, and he's just got tangled in his feet. But that's bad reading of the game. We had an experienced striker. He would have sensed what was going on. He would have said, I'm just going to pull back today. I'm going to get myself in position ready to smack the back of the net. And we haven't. And after that, referee blew full time. If it wasn't end of the season syndrome and we weren't already safe, there'd be a hell of a lot of cheesed off Sunderland fans there tonight, I'm telling you. But yeah, it's so frustrating, isn't it? I can't see us getting the win against Sheffield Wednesday. They're fighting for their lives. They really need another win. They got a great win against West Brom today, but they do need another win, I think, to guarantee it. And they're going to be up for it. And I think, like we being on the beach, players' heads are turned. I hope I'm wrong, of course I hope I'm wrong, but I cannot see it. Radio Newcastle phoned us today, asked us to come on, and I went on. And I spoke to Gary Bennett, and you can listen to it after me speaking here. And Gary Bennett agrees exactly what I was on about. But like I say, thanks Watford for the Charlie Hurley tribute. Great touch, massive respect. Well done to you lot. Congratulations to Watford. I'm not going to be just a bad sport and moan. You know, you got your win, you did the job, we didn't. So there we go. I'm going to go in now and finish off my liver and onion pizza on this Saturday evening. Thanks everybody for your support in the channel as well. It means a lot. I got another 10 subscribers today, so I reached 2,160. So I'm just so pleased, and I'll reply to everybody as much as I can. So I'm going back inside now because it's not quite summer weather yet. Love you loads. See you later.